Hello, hello. Just trying to get organised here. There we go. Looks like I am... Oh no, I was going to say, looks like I'm on my own, but I'm not. How are you both? How are you going? Just bear with me while I just get myself sorted out here, guys. Sorry. Okey-doke. Oh, I'm alright, I think. You know, the camera's a bit crooked, it's doing my head in, but anyway, it'll have to just stay like that. I don't know which way to make it straight. Alright, who's ready to get messy? Well, that's just made it worse, hasn't it? There we go, that's a bit better. Hi Anita, hi Deb, hi Julie, and Sweet Drops. I've forgotten your name. I know as soon as you say it, I'm going to kick myself. Okay. Well, I'm pretty organised. Just that my light is going to shine on that mat, but there's not a lot I can do about that. How have you been, Anita? Oh, me either. I couldn't find mine. I've got one of my better dresses on, but anyway, it might become a home painting dress by the end of the night, or a home, yes, art dress, art smock. So I'm with you, Deb. I think tonight, I think I'm going to mainly use inks, but I mean, if you've got paints out, you can do paints as well. We're just going to have a play and see what we can come up with. So I've had a bit of a play just with spotching some acrylic paints today. I mean, they're not the greatest, but they're, you know, that's, everything's got an ugly stage, haven't they? Once they're, you know, we've got a little bit of something extra on them, they'll probably turn out quite nice. That was just a couple of tags I had lying around. So I'll try and wait until a few more pop in, but while I'm doing that, so I'm going to be using Distress inks. I've got oxides as well, but I think I'll just use, I've got more colours in the Distress inks. So I'll be using the Distress inks, but I've also got some of the refills. So I tend to like to use them as well because the colour can be a little bit more intense sometimes. So I've been writing down some colour combinations for some distress colours. So I thought I might give a few of those a try and see how we go. Because as I said, I think I've got more in the refills than I have in the ink pads. There's there's one that I'd like to try, which is speckled egg and spun sugar, which is my favourite colours. So speckled egg, which is a sort of light tealy blue, and spun sugar, which is a pink, obviously. So who's going to be joining me tonight? Making a mess. See, a lot of these I picked up from a garage sale too. Look at that, $1, and it's pretty much full. So that's a bargain. I'm sure I've got spun sugar here. I probably haven't. It's probably the only one that I don't have. I've got warm lipstick. Victorian Velvet, I could even use that. I don't have spun sugar. Okay, that's alright. I know I've got it in an ink pad. Sure I have. There we go. Hey Jane, how you going? I don't know why I can't pin that to them. Hey Tanya, Happy New Year. Well, nearly 2 weeks in, isn't that ridiculous? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Oh, what's your next one that you're sewing, Jane? Oh, I'll be organised in a minute. Just bear with me. So Vicky's not joining us tonight. She's out at the theatre. I don't know why. I'm trying to pin the website to the top of the page, but it won't let me. Anyway. Kerry's not here because it's her birthday, so she's gone out for dinner. Okay, I'm going to get started. So I have actually, I've cut a heap of pieces off. It's just some cheap artist pad, acrylic artist pad from Kmart, and I thought I'll just do them in rectangle. That's the dog's going to play now. I thought I'd cut them out in rectangles and then eventually make them into tags. So, and I've got some card bases, and I've got some cream tags as well. Jim, just let them go. It's worse you yelling at them than them playing. So I'm going to get into it, guys. So if you want to join me, let's get messy. Benny, do you want to come and say hello? Probably should get him to say hello before I even start getting all this mess happening, hey? He won't be white anymore. Benny. Now, I think I've got way too much water on here. I have, so, but that's okay. That's okay, that's okay. I'll bring him to say hello when he decides to come. He's a bit of a law unto himself. Does his own thing. I picked up an ink pad this afternoon and it was all leaking, and I've washed my hands like 6 times and I can't get it off. So this combination is speckled egg and spun sugar I'm going to do. And this year I just wanted to have a bit of more of a play more regularly with some mixed media. So that's what I'm doing. Hi Pebbles, how you going? Happy New Year to you as well. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about your mum. How are you doing? Are you okay? Yeah, the final colour. That's interesting, isn't it? Yeah, I hope you're doing okay. Be a tough time for you, I can only imagine. So I have my, what do you call that? Heat tool as well. So I'll probably be using that tonight as well. Oh, darling, I'm so sorry. Yeah. It makes it harder when you couldn't get to see her. We're all here for you. No, Jane, I have not. Don't talk about it. What could I have done with it? What could I have done with it? The only thing I can think is that it was in a box and I've thrown the box out, so I don't know. Colours I am using are speckled egg and spun sugar, so very soft, very nice colours. I'm probably going to go back in with the spun sugar and just see if I can maybe make it just a little bit darker. I do like how soft it is, but I'm just going to quickly just give these a little bit of a dry. No, well, I knew where my heat gun was because I put it with my stamping trolley. So that's the only reason I knew where that was. But I mean, honestly, it has to be somewhere. My room is just a huge mess at the moment. I've got so many different things going on in here for subscription boxes and the shop and video projects that I'm doing, and it's a huge mess. So I need to allow myself some time off to really get it sorted. So spun sugar is a really, really soft colour. So I'm just going over it again just to bring a little bit more colour into that. Well, truth be told, I did go, not this time, but recently I did go looking for the heat gun, and it was where it should be, where I had put it originally, where it lived. But that's what happens when you tidy up, isn't it? It's you can't find anything. This one, no, I don't. I've had this. This is Hero Arts. I've had this for ages and ages. So what I want to do is, I don't think actually I might just tear that off just in case I make some of that react, but I'm going to put some water splotches and what are you, yellow now you've turned 50, Jane? Oh my goodness, that really is going downhill, isn't it? Of course I'll let them know. You take care and reach out if you need to have a chat. I probably should have mopped up the water straight away. I know, it's quite pretty, isn't it? Quite pretty. All right, so that's one colour combination. So speckled egg and spun sugar. So I'm going to just do some backgrounds mainly tonight, just have a play around with some different colours. As I said, I'm probably just going to be using distress inks. I have got my acrylics out, but I'm not sure that I'll be getting to use them. So I'll be finishing up about 9 tonight. So I've got a big day tomorrow. So, all right, let's try something a little bit brighter. What have we got? So I had Peach Flamingo. I might have had that in Distress Oxide. Just hang on a sec. This is me. Disgusting. This isn't even opened. So, and this is the culprit. I don't know why this one leaks. Look, I've wiped it all up this afternoon and it's still leaking. I don't know why. Okay, let me see. What have I got? Here we go. Kitsch Flamingo and peacock feathers. I don't have peacock feathers in Oxide, I don't think. They might go nice together. Let's stick. What about even that? Or we could go that. Right, I'm going to try Distress Oxide. Yeah, I actually don't have saltwater taffy. Have you seen the saltwater taffy? It's like a pinky corally colour. Is that the one I'm thinking of? With gold, it is stunning. Absolutely stunning. I'm going to try something. Actually don't know, so I'm just going to use this as a full sheet. Now I know I'm going to get this everywhere and it's going to go all over me. Yeah, I've seen it with gold before and oh my goodness, it is beautiful. Okay, so I am going to, now this is what I'm going to do now. I don't know whether this particularly ruins your ink pad, but for me, I don't use every colour, and this is probably more so the way that I would use it, is like more of a watercolour. So, just going to, I should have got a glass of water as well. Hey, babe, would you mind getting me a glass of water or tipping out one of Mum's glasses there of paint and putting clean water in it for me, please? Sorry, I thought I was organised. There. Thank you. Now I'm just going to, you can tell I've got cheap brushes. Look, I flicked that and then a hair came out. I have no idea what I'm trying to do here. I just thought I'll do this and see. Okay, I need to change brushes because this is pathetic. Thank you. I've got it all over my dress. Oh good, I'm glad you liked that, Jane. Oh. See, that's me. I'm clumsy as anything. So I'm just going to put a few splotches of colours down. I probably should have done pink first because it's probably lighter. And I just want to sort of use it as a, no, that's not going to work. I was thinking as a bit of a watercolour option. Okay, I need to get rid of this brush. I know I said that, but I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to get my good one out. Me dropping the paintbrush, Tanya. Oh dear, I'm so clumsy. So yeah, I don't know. I have no idea what I'm trying to do, to be honest with you. So you probably would have just done splotches, except that I dropped the paintbrush. So this is turning out to be a big mess. Anyway. Alright. I do not like that. But anyway, let's go back to okay, so I'm going to do the same with each colour, and then I'm going to try something else. So what I was trying to say before is these inks have been sitting in my drawer for ages, and I just tend to have use the same half a dozen colours all the time. So if it means that I'm going to use them by using them this way, that's what I'm going to do. Because that's not a bad idea. I did keep, God knows where it is now, the little tube of some washi tape that I used up. And I thought, I went to throw it out, and I thought, oh, that would be really good to do some marks. Here it is here. This, I could do that, couldn't I? What I'm trying to do is, you know how they get that really mottly effect? I know, like, you can do like your squishing and what have you, whatever you call it, and then put water on top and take, especially with Distress Oxide, it works so much better. But like some of them have, it's just like, I like watching, I think her name is Natifa, I may have that wrong, Juicy Christians. She just, you know, some of the inks that she uses and the background she gets, and what's the lady's name, Words and Pictures, oh, I've forgotten her name. Her backgrounds and that are just amazing. You know, how do they get that? Tell me, how do they get that? Not like this. Definitely not like this, but anyway. Yeah, true. I don't have any of them. Right, so I'm just going to just continue do the 3 colours here that I've got just on the background at the moment, and then, oh, I don't know whether I like that green now. So my thought for tonight was, yeah, trial and error. Well, I guess that's what I'm doing tonight, isn't it? What did I say? Throwing caution to the wind and just, you know, just having a play. I was going to say something, then I forgot what it was. Okay, I do not like that, so I'm going to dry that though. Reminds me of a little bit of Lollies. So I'm going to smoosh. What I'm going to do, actually, this is what I'm going to do. There you go, Jane, you read my mind. I'm going to get a stencil, and I'm going to, what I'm going to do is I'm going to ink on this. And I'm going to, where's my water bottle? I'm going to spray that, and then, oh, see, now I drop the stencil. I want to do that again so I get this more of this effect. Oh, hi Cheryl, how you going? Whoopsie, I'm dropping everything. Okay, that's fun. That's fun. I'll try and do three bits of it. We'll do a bit like that. Okay, and I'm just going to use one of these just to mop up on. I don't think I've got any. I need to get some decent watercolor paper. Okay, so these stencils that I'm all using are from the shop as well, if you're interested in any of them. Yeah, I'd like to get some Arches cold 100% cotton 300 GSM watercolor paper, but oh boy, it's expensive. Just don't know I can justify it at the moment while I'm still fiddling around and playing. Hello, mister, do you want to come and say hello? Hang on, I'm just going to close these heat pads up because Benny, come and say hello, darling. Come and say hello. I'm not playing. No, come and say hello, sweetie. Come on. Come and say hello. Come on. Say hello. Look at this big little fella. Say hello. Look. Hello. Look. Hello. How are you, darling? Hey? Oh, he's grown so much, haven't you? Hey? You've grown so much. You have. Hey? Where's your belly? You rub your belly? Yeah. How's that? I think everyone just comes to see you. Yeah, they do. He gets his first haircut tomorrow. Jim wants to take him and he wants to get him to have a #1 blade. But Mummy's taking you, isn't she? Hey? All right, off you go. Mwah. Off you go. He has grown. He's well, we haven't weighed him the last couple of weeks, but he's 4.5 kilograms, and he's 5 months old. So, oh, we love him to bits. He's just so beautiful. Okay, so that's what happens to me all day. I get distracted by him. All right, I'm going to use, I think, fossilized amber. I might use this one, Wavy Weave. Yes, this is still the acrylic paper, Tanya. Sorry, I'm on my own tonight, so if you want to ask me a question, can you put it in capitals, please? So, because the chat tends to get away from me a little bit if I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm doing. So, yeah, just put it in capitals and I'll answer your questions if you have any. Okay. Oh, he has grown, and oh, he just brings us so much joy. But I tell you what, he's Jim wanted I don't know whether I told you all the story. Jim wanted a Rottweiler, whatever, however you say it. And oh, look at that, I like that. And I just like, no, not having a larger dog. It's it costs too much money to feed, and you've got to walk them, and blah blah blah. They tear up the yard, blah blah blah. Anyway, so we had like a slight disagreement on it, and he said no, not getting a smaller dog. And I said, all right, that's fine, we won't get any dog. And then I took Maddie down to be my voice of reason, to look at Benny, and came back with him. Maddie was not any good on reasoning with me. He was just like, fell in love straight away with him. And he is now Jim's dog. Jim went to go and get the groceries this morning, and he sat at the front door crying and crying and crying. And I said, well, I'm still here. So he came and he had a cuddle, and then he went and sat at the bedroom door crying and crying and crying for Jim. And then when Jim came home, he was happy. So he's daddy's boy. I like that stencil. That's really good, that one. What else have we got here? Probably should put them back. In their packets until I work out a system to store them. Yeah, so I'm just doing backgrounds today. So what I want to work towards is with the Friday Night Lives, for the next few Friday Night Lives, is I'm going to put together a little art journal, probably just a smaller one, I'm thinking at this stage, just so that I can get, just to get a play and just to have a play. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to think what I'm doing here as well. So I want to make it with all these sort of inky, painty backgrounds, and then I can sort of, when they're in the journal, I can build on them and, you know, add paint stamps, collage, all that sort of thing. So that's what I'm thinking. So if you're keen to do that with me, we can make a journal, little art journal together. Okay, so I'm going to use this one here now, and it's Luscious. This one's called Luscious Stencil. Oh, I don't know where I'm going to put this now. This is the part that I struggle with, like, where do you put everything? I know it's about layering, and I know, you know, I can always paint over it or add another layer, and you know, you won't see the underneath of it, but oh, I do not like that. I do not like that colour at all with that, but I'm stuck with it now. That's okay. We'll push on. hoping if I added more of that colour I might like it, but I don't particularly. But oh well, I would believe it, Deb, because you can't see to the left and to the right of me. It's not good. So Deb, are you using paints or inks? Okay, so for the moment I'm going to just let that dry. My problem with hi Eleanor, my problem with art journaling, mixed media art, is I feel like I've got to fill every single piece of the page instead of leaving a little bit of white space. So I'm going to just leave that at the moment. Like I said, I could even put that in an art journal and then build on that, work on that. So I do like this stencil and that colour, and I like this one. I don't know, I'm liking this probably more now that it's drying. So yeah. All right, I'm going to pop that to the side, and then so these are the, if I can get, these are the cards that I did before. Now, of course, they're almost dry. Can I add a bit of water and pull it up straight away? Well, that, because it's Distress Oxide, the paper may have absorbed it too much though. Let's try it and see. Didn't really do anything, did it? You come back again to say hello, have you? Did you come back again to say hello? Or you just wanna do some crafting, don't you? Hey? Oh, Eleanor's popped in now. Did you want to say hello to Eleanor? Did you? Hey? Come here. No, he wants to play. He wants me to chase him. That's what he wants me to do. When I go to pick him up, he runs. We've got this thing, because Georgie's fast asleep. She's exhausted. He wants to play with her, but Jim and I, it's so funny. You'd laugh if you were a fly on the wall. We'd chase him around my craft table or the bed or the kitchen bench, and Eleanor wants to say hello. Come here. Come here, you little rat bag. Come here. Where are you? Minnie, where's Puppy? Where's Puppy? Where's Puppy? Hey, you find Puppy for Mummy. Where's Puppy? No, he's on for a game. Look out. Where's Puppy? You gone to play with Daddy. Go on. Off you go. James, your son wants to play. Okay. I'll pop him up for a hello before I go tonight, Eleanor. He'll hopefully, he runs and runs like a madman, and then he just goes splat. He's like, I'm exhausted. I'm done. All right. Let's I don't know what I'm going to do. Let's do some different colours and like squish, like, you know what I mean? I know what I mean. I may not be making sense, but Salvage Patina, is that what I just used? No, I just used cracked pistachio. Salvage Patina. What have I got? I love this colour, Iced Spruce. Iced Spruce. Hang on. Have I got speckled egg in the oxides. No, of course I don't. Ice spruce, I don't know. Let's, frayed burlap. Help me out, guys. What colour will I do? Maybe that and that. Let's try that. Oh, he is so spoiled. He is just, we just love him so much. We could just eat him up. Now, I did have a watercolour pad because, oh, here it is. Maybe I'll try it. Hang on. That's, oh yes, that's right. Look what, oh no, I haven't used this one before yet. Okay, so this will be interesting. Where's the other one? Look what I started doing the other day. Can't show you that because that's, can't show you that because that's part of the video. Hang on. Oh, what have I done with them now? Maybe here. Okay. I don't know what I've done with them. I was painting gum nuts the other day. I don't know what I've done with them now. Oh, there we go. Just playing around, just painting some gum nuts. They aren't finished yet. I've got to do more on them, but all right. So this one is a Reeves. Now I can't remember how much. I think it was only like $10, $12. 300 GSM. It's got a rough surface. I love the rough surface. That's just me. So I'm going to try, it's really, really thick. I don't know what it's going to be like, but we'll see. You know, that's just the groomer. Okay, sorry, that was just the groomer. All right, let's do some splotching or sploshing or squashing, whatever the term is, on this paper. Now, I'm going to do this one first. And get the lid off. Oh. And that's probably way too much. I was reading the chat then while I was doing that. Benny! Do you want to come and say hello? Because he'll probably come and say hello now while I've got this ink out. Do you want to say hello? You want to say hello? Hang on a minute. Let's let Mummy get some of this down. Oh, hang on a minute. Oh, look, I'm just going to put it down. Come here. Come on. Come on. Come here. Come here. What you doing? Have you got the devil in you? Hey? Have you got the devil? You have. No, he's gone. You can. What I'm trying to do is I want to do a little bit of coverage, but I also want to put some water on there and lift some of it. Does that make sense? I don't know. I think there's so many different ways that you can do it. I don't know whether I like this. Anyway, we're going to wipe it up with one of these, most of it anyway, and see what happens. He's teasing, all right, yeah. I bet you if I had a snack, he'd be here. Oh, he's got the cat now. He's got Roland. Poor Roland. Okay. Look, I think I'm using the wrong paper. I don't know, because normally with Distress Oxide, now Cheryl Langfield, if you're here, she knows more about these inks than what I do. What am I doing wrong? Oh, now I've spilt more water. Oh my God. Tanya, it's just a circus. Would you expect anything else? Oh my goodness. Hang on. Now I've spilled more water everywhere. Oh dear. Maybe you're supposed to let it dry fully first. I don't know. All right. I'm making a big mess. Can you bring me down you know, just that bottle on the kitchen windowsill that I use to water the plants, the soda. Can you just half fill that and bring that down for me, please?
How much water do you need?
Well, just spilled half of it all over the table.
Oh, jeepers. Go back to paper.
Well, I am doing paper. You wait till I get the wax out and the candles. We're all in for big strife then. Benny won't come and say hello to Eleanor either.
Why? What did Eleanor do?
Nothing. He's on for a game.
Oh. Well, he hasn't come to me.
No, because he was had Roland.
Oh, to play with.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to make myself a cup of coffee.
Are you making me one too? Thank you.
What's the magic word?
Thank you, I said. What else do you want?
Have you got a cup there?
No, I don't.
What's it first?
Oh, it probably is a first, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't lying, was I, when I said that it'd be messy? I've got it all over my dress. So my dress is now an art dress. I'll have to wear it when I'm doing mixed media. See, I don't know. It all just looks like poop to me, I reckon, when I do it. I love watching everyone else do it, and then I just don't seem to be able to. But anyway, like I said, I'm going to just play, and it's always ugly before it gets beautiful. And my idea was to have pages to put in a art journal and that I can build on. So I'm doing what I said I was going to do. Okay. And then I was going to do forest moss, but I think what I'll do is might dry it between colours. Oh, anything's usable, Deb. Make the art journal with me and we'll get something going. I think I want to have, now that I've put this frayed burlap on, I think I want more of this ice spruce in some of the places, just because it's lighter than the forest moss. So I'm going to do some more of that. Just hold on a second, guys. I'll be back very quickly. Thank you.
Is that all right?
Thank you very much.
Hello. There you go.
Yeah, but you watch when Benny,
He's already gone.
when I go to pick him up, he jumps at me and then runs away.
There you go.
Get me done, look. Yeah, see?
It was a play.
You hear bells, Eleanor, I know.
Come here. Hey, come here. There you go. You had him. You could have had him.
No, but he's not going to sit still enough to... Come here, come on. He's too quick for me. Say hello to Eleanor. Here we go, Eleanor. Say hello to Eleanor. Say hello. Hey, say hello. Hey.
Hello.
That's Jim talking to him. All right, you just want to go, don't you? All right, darling. Bye. Go and play. Hi, puppy. He's got this little... Actually, I'm sorry. Close your ears, Jane and Eleanor. He's got this little dachshund toy that we bought him, and he absolutely loves it. We say, "Where's Puppy?" and he'll go and grab Puppy. But we didn't even know it was a squeaky toy. He finds it and he goes, he's teething. And he gets in and he goes, squeak, 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 squeak. Like he just sits there and does that for half an hour. There's no break. It's hilarious. He loves it though. Oh dear. I tell you what, we have laughed so much since we've got him. And he loves Mum. We've got a little bit of a routine at night time. When I'm ready to go to bed, I say, come on, we'll go and say goodnight to Mama. And he follows me up, and I stand up the top of the stairs, and he knows where he's going. He goes straight to Mama's room and says goodnight. And oh, so funny. So funny. Okay, so what did you say, Cheryl? Maybe spritz the background once you have splotched it to spread the ink a little. Also suggest working on a smaller piece of cut. Well, yes, that would be, I mean, I did cut these this size, so but of course I wanted to go big or go home. Isn't that what they say? Go big or go home. So I'll this is probably too thick to put in as a page in an art journal, but I'll probably cut it down into cards or something. So that didn't really work the way I wanted it to work. I'm not, I don't have, there. So everything that I've touched tonight has fallen down. So you watch, all those ink pads are going to fall down in a minute. Okay, so next page, I'm going to do a big page, but I'm going to wet the the page first, as Deb and Cheryl said to do. Oh, okay, hang on a minute, I'm going to get Jim to bring some Glad Wrap down. Hang on a sec. Hey James, when you come down, can you pull off some cling wrap for me, please, and bring it down too? I just put it in your pocket. Thank you. I don't want the whole box. I'm not sure Jim's overly keen on me doing mixed media. Not on a live anyway, because I'm not organised. So I've got him running around getting everything for me. I don't know. I don't mind that. It's looking, you know, if you can imagine if cutting that up and I am gonna do this. This is gonna be really dark though. That's gonna be the problem. We've got a bug there. Let's see what happens. Nothing's too ugly to cut small enough. That's what they say in quilting, so I'm sure it applies here as well. Hi Karina, how you going? That's okay. We'll let you go this time around. Oh, I don't mind that. Look at that. I'm gonna let it run a bit. They do look completely different when they're dry, don't they, Julie? Especially with the oxides. I still want some of that in there because this is so textured. I'll have to roll the paper. Yeah. Have you got storms there, Karina? I thought it was going to storm here this afternoon. It was so black, but we've had nothing. Roll that. Well, that didn't work. A bit of water. I said just grab, so I didn't want the whole box, babe. Thank you.
But eventually you
now
will.
I've got coffee.
That's
and
cold. Try it first before I get sent back.
cold.
Yep.
Yeah, it is cold. Why?
Don't know what happened to the kettle.
Did you not boil it?
Yeah.
I can't drink that.
Well, I can't give you this.
Oh, please. Please. Can you make me another one? Can you boil the kettle? Or put it, you can't put it in the microwave because that'll explode, that one. Please.
That's warm.
It's too cold for me, babe. Not like you, I don't drink iced coffee.
You're always complaining.
Oh yeah, well that's me, isn't it? Always complaining. I've got the wrong colour now. What am I doing? Okay, I don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'm going to use my brush. And There's so many things of water here now, I don't know what's what. And I want that there. It's just not taking, oh goodness. Anyway. I'm going to dry that. Oh, congratulations, Karina. My coffee, no, I can't do it. I have to tip it out and have a new one. I love drinking it really hot. I can't do warm coffee. I just can't do warm coffee. Here's trouble again. He's got something. What have you got, Benny? You going to bed, Katie? Night, darling. You be up bright and early in the morning?
Yep.
You going to say hooray? Or hello, hooray to the ladies?
Yeah.
It'll come in a minute. Yeah.
Oh.
Say good night.
Good night.
There you go, there it is.
Hey.
Alright. Good night, Katie.
Mama.
See you in the morning.
Yeah.
Love you. I'm not doing that. So, when we did folk art, we used to just scrunch it like this. So that's what I'm going to do. So Katie is doing really, really well at work. I'm so proud of her. Today was her first day back at work after a few weeks off. They had Christmas, New Year, and extra time off. And okay, so this is probably better. Got more control then, haven't you? What was I saying? And before Christmas, Benny, stop it. Before Christmas, so they get supported, have like support workers. So Katie had her support worker, and she was taking the coffee orders and working the till, and Dusty, they call him Dusty, Dunstan his name is, he was actually making the coffees, and Rachel, the manager, said, look, I waited till it was quiet. She had to go to the loo. She said, are you guys right for just a second while I race to the toilet? And they went, yeah, we're right. And she came back. Katie was taking orders, putting orders in, and Dusty was making the coffees, and she's like, what am I needed for? You know, like, you guys have got it all sorted. So she was really, really pleased with them. And then she rang the other day and offered Katie more hours work. So Katie said yes. And yeah, so she starts at 8 in the morning. So she'll be tired tomorrow night. She's worked today, all day today.
Oh, take a photo.
So she's doing really well. I'm dying. I need my coffee.
Here's a little bit warmer one.
Thank you. Got a few. I've got it. Let it go.
This is it hot?
Yes.
Oh, is that what you wanted, wasn't it?
How come the other one didn't even have any frothy on it? What did you do to it? You didn't even boil the kettle. Thank you. Yes, so she's doing really well, which is really good. Okay. Jim, go away. What are you doing? He's standing here and he's got a whole bag of hot cross buns and he's tormenting me.
They're fruit ones.
And?
They're not just hot cross buns.
Well,
And I'm not tormenting you. I'm admiring your artistic
my beautiful artwork.
artwork. Yes.
Oh, thanks, babe. Looks like a bit of a mess to me, but anyway.
It's abstract. Abstract.
Adscrap. Not abstract, it's adscrap. Jim reckons.
A spider. There was one.
Well, I wish I had have spilled my cocktail. I didn't have one to spill. I've spilled the water, I've dropped the ink, you name it, and I've done it. Oh, thanks, Cheryl. I'm not so sure about it, but it's okay. I'm going to this is all a little bit too green, lime green, the way it's turned out for my liking, but we can cover it over. I'm just trying to do I need to leave the water on there for a bit longer? What am I doing wrong? That's what I need to do, is leave it on there for a bit longer. Okay. But see, I think I want to put some of frayed burlap over this greeny yellow colour there. And I think I'm probably adding too much water. Watering it down a bit too much, I think. Okay. So what I was thinking too with some of these is they could be like I could die cut flowers and leaves and all that sort of thing out of it, couldn't I? So I'm going to leave that one as well at the moment, and I'm going to try spritzing, excuse me, the paper first, and I'm going to use just this oh no, that's the artist acrylic pad. Have I got, okay, this is just a Montmartre watercolor pad. Yeah, what I'm trying to do, Cheryl, is I'm just trying to make some pages without going too crazy, just to put in an art, make a little art journal. So what I'll do is I'll do more decorating and building on those bases once they're in an art journal. Like I don't want to have every page in the art journal already with a background on it, but I just thought I'll just tonight just play. So what did you say, Cheryl? Try blending some oxide ink directly onto the page with a blending tool. In between where all that white space is, you mean? In here, is that what you mean? I love that. They're really pretty. Nice and soft. I can see Deb, that's hilarious. Okay. My vintage photo is dead, I think. Just use this. I don't want to get anything on those. So I'll just put them to the side. That breaks down the white a little bit, doesn't it? I want to try and not be afraid of the white though. I need You got Poppy, mate. Hey, you got Poppy. Where's Poppy? Where's Poppy? Hi, Becky. Welcome. You might be sorry you dropped in tonight. I'm trying to experiment with some inks tonight. This year I want to try and do a little bit more mixed media. I've got so many supplies and I just hardly use them. So I'm going to make myself a little art journal and do a little bit more of it. So welcome from Kentucky, is that correct? Oh, he wants a squeaker, Eleanor. For those who don't know, that's my little puppy with his little puppy. Loves the squeaking sound. Thank you, Becky. So, all right, look, that's not great. It's not perfect, but is there anything perfect in mixed media? So I'm going to just do a couple of water splotches, leave it sit for a little bit, and then I'm going to roll it off. You can see a little bit where it's probably just, I'm a bit impatient, I think. Just need to leave it sit for a little bit longer. Okay. All right, I'm going to pop that aside. Now this next one I'm going to try what Cheryl and Deb said is to spritz the paper. Now this is just another cheap, actually it was $13, which is cheap when you compare it to other papers, and it's only 180 GSM, but that's good because it's not as thick for the art journal when I make it, so that will be good. All right, so what I want to do though is choose another few colors. Let's see what we've got. Might go. Got some different colours that I've put together over here. I'm going to go back to the Distress Inks, and okay, now I can't put this down on the ground because Benny will get it. I love Rusty Hinge. Do I have any of that in the refills? It's sort of like a yellowy rusty colour, isn't it? Looks like it. I've got everything got. Okay, what's what colour is Salvage Patina? It'd be like a bluey colour, wouldn't it? Redwood. I don't know. Let's try this combination. I'm going to try Old Paper. It's got a bit of a green base though. Old Paper, Frayed Burlap, and Faded Jeans. Blue-green. I think I've got, have I got it in the Distress Ink? Squeeze Lemonade. I'm trying to just, I always go for the darker vintagey colours. Well, thanks for joining us, Julie. Have a great weekend. I sent you an email too. Squeezed Lemonade, Peacock Feathers, and like a picked raspberry, or could do maybe Festive Berries. What have we got here? I thought I had it's unusual for me not to have all the pink ones, isn't it? Okay, let's try this. All right. Do you know you can get it's a microwave cling wrap and it's stiffer, so it holds its shape a lot better. That's what we used to use in folk art. I must look for that because this is really, like, the normal cling wrap's really soft. All right, I'm doing it. Let's play. Let's see what this does. So we've got squeezed lemonade. I'm only going to put a little bit there, and I'm going to randomly spritz my paper. And this is the thing, I don't spritz, I absolutely soak or drown it. And for me, doing it that way looks really structured. Okay, we're going to come in then with some peacock feathers, and I'm not going to wet that this time. I'm going to wrap my cling wrap around the other way, and I'm going to do this. Come in this way. Ugh, oh yuck. I think I might stick to watercolours. So I probably should have dried that because that's sort of turning that green, but anyway, that's okay. Like, I like it a little bit more when it's watered down quite a bit. So I think what I'm going to do, I was going to use that red. I actually don't mind that. It's sort of looking more like a watercolor effect. I'm just having a big delay there, so I quite like the look of that so far. And I'm going to add, I think, some worn lipstick. I was going to use the Festive Berries, but I think I might not do that. So, don't know what I've done with my wet wipe. Yeah, exactly, Tanya. Yeah. Hey, how are you, Tanya, after your surgery? So I'm going to do some of this, I think. Oh, that's good. I don't know whether this is going to be... This looks really red though, doesn't it? Okay, I'm going to put some down. Don't have a heart attack just at the moment. And then, where's my spritzer? And I'm going to, well, just let it move around a bit. Oh, you're in a bad way, aren't you? Hopefully the steroid injection helps it. Okay. A little bit of mud happening here. So I'm just going to splotch some of that up. Same there. Only a few days, Tanya. Wow. Thought it'd be longer than that. I love how this, I love that darker edge, like the watercolor edge. Okay, I think I've taken it too far now. Just trying to find a piece of card that I cut out. I think too, because I'm not used to using brighter colours and that, it's just looks like a big mess. And like I said earlier too, though, it's just the backgrounds. So until I get it in an art journal and then can build pages on it, I'm probably not going to be overly happy with it. Because I mean, I can just you know, collage over top of this and have bits of it showing too, can't I? Few days, couple of weeks, bit of a difference there, Tanya. Bring in, I think I had, was it Ken Oliver? Was it Ken Oliver? That had the powders. I think he was one of the first that brought them out. I used to have some of them. I don't know where they are. They probably don't work anymore anyway. What you doing, Benny? It's curled up at my feet now. Oh dear. To take a photo, Deb, and put it in the group. Let us see. Alright, I think I've got lots of practice to do, hey, to master this, but I'm having fun. So look at the difference between how dark that is compared to that one, how bright it is. So different, and then to how light this one is. It's crazy. Anyway, that's alright. I'm going to have a look at this one. I actually do like that one. That'll be a nice page to build on, I think. I don't mind that now that it's dry. So that's fun. I might do some little, so I've got these bits that little bits that I've cut. So what I might do is I'm going to use some of those and yes, well, I didn't want to get into modelling paste tonight. I have used that before, but I thought I did have my paints out and everything, and I thought, okay, I'm going to limit myself to one medium tonight because I knew that I'd have a huge big mess anyway. But I just wanted to share a couple of things with you as well before I get into this. I've got lots of new goodies in the shop. I can get them out. So, whoops, stuff's going to go flying everywhere here in a minute. So I wanted to, so I was thinking that when we get into making the art journal and playing around a little bit more with it, I just wanted to let you know these, plus I've got way more. All these mini mark making stamps are really affordable, and I have them all in my shop, as well as there's a few new ones which are really lovely. Unfortunately, like everything else, you will see that they have increased in price. There are some priced a lot lower, but they're around about $4.20 at the moment. So I'm just keeping the older ones at the original price, but everything is going up for me as well, which is a shame. But so they will come in, I think, you know, all these different circles and spots and like all these different shapes. I think they're going to come in really handy to do some mixed media. Yes, I do have a jelly plate. I did think about doing that tonight as well, but I thought inks is it. And I thought this one which is really quite different for Sam, would be really good for different mark making stamps. So they're all single, all separate stamps. So they're in the shop as well. All the stencils that I've been using, and I can't wait to actually use these and use them as texture on some art journal pages. I mean, they can be used for all sorts of things, but they're all in the shop. And then I thought, you know, these sort of things, this is what I was thinking with this, these sort of things I could cut out from here. How nice would that be? You'd get a really nice motley, autumny effect. So I'm going to use some of those. They're in the shop. There's another couple of floral dies, so they're really nice. So the the mark making stamps are great, aren't they? And the beauty with Uniquely Creative is I love their products. They're really great quality, and their stamps, I have never had a stamp that hasn't stamped first go, and even if I don't prime the stamp before I use it, they always just stamp beautifully. Now I thought this might interest some of you. I know Cheryl Lauren, you've already got it. I don't know whether you've used this or not yet, but I'm going to be doing a video soon, and they've got these amazing flip albums. So I've got quite a few of these in the shop. So they're 8 by 10, and they're like a really durable hard cover. I'm just trying to get this advertising piece off. Anyway, it does come off, but I mean, that's plain. It's got what, a 2-inch spine, and it's got all these flip outs like this, flip ups, flip outs, more, and a pocket. So, and you could add so much more. So I'm going to do a video soon on one of those books, and I'm thinking of using this set, which I absolutely love, Industrial Edge. So it's really up our alley with the vintagey, grungy sort of colours and everything. So you get 2 sheets of each paper, so you don't have to choose if you particularly love both sides. I just even love that. I know, they're gorgeous, aren't they? They're right up your alley, Karina. So this, and I love just the little hints of red or rust throughout them. Look at that. Isn't that just stunning? All our hard work's done for us. Really, Uniquely Creative are really stepping up their game. They're just, I don't know, they're really producing some great product. So, those. Now particularly with Uniquely Creative, I don't always get every single piece out of every range, but I'm more than happy to order them in. If anyone's after something in particular, just let me know. So aren't these, they're just beautiful. Love them, absolutely love them. And they do have, so just a little hint of red. Look at that. Isn't that just delicious? So there's those, and they do have, which I didn't think, oh, what have I done with that? Hang on a second. Look out, Benny, I'll roll over you, mate. Yeah, you don't want to run you over. No, I'll run you over. Beep, beep. Here they are. So they have the creative cuts that go with them as well. So I'll just sort of show you. So lots of different numbers, labels, just to sort of give you a little bit of an idea. So black and brown. So just really, really quickly I'll show you. So some of these emulate the papers, so they're just sort of like some of the papers cut down, but look at that, that's cute. I love this little bit of dirty red in it as well. Look at this. So this all pops out. Yeah, so same with this. Love them. So I'm really keen to get in and use this as time allows. But another thing that I'm really excited about that they've brought out that goes with is this die set. So it's a layering set, layering elements die this is. So you can see, I hope you can see, we've got like your torn page. So it's all about layering and putting, so you've only got like one half of the ticket. So everything sort of sits underneath everything. That's the whole idea of it. So I'm really keen to use that as well. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you those bits and pieces, and as I said, there's lots more in there, but just too much to really show. So head over to the shop and check them out. And as I said, if there's anything that I haven't got in there that you want, can order it in for you. Okay. I'm not sure I actually had, because I sold out of the others, Cheryl, and I had to order more in, so I think I only might have just had the paper, a couple of packs of paper left when you ordered them, but yeah. Alright, so I'm going to do just a couple of little cards, and then I'm probably going to call it quits, because I've got a big day tomorrow. Now I've lost what I've done with the cards that I had out. And got my mop-up cards and everything. So, I think you need them, Karina. All right. So, what do I want to do? You know, maybe, I don't know. I'm going to try, have it out. Tea dye, let's see. I'm not even sure. look at that, how that reacts with the water. That's fun. So I'm just going to do one splurt. Ooh, it's very dark, isn't it? Ooh, see how the paper just absorbs it? Look at that. Are you annoying Roland, mate? Hey, are you annoying Roland? I'll get you up in a minute and you can say hooray to everyone. What do you think? Do you want to say hooray to the ladies? Hmm? So I'm a bit nervous about him having his first trim tomorrow because he doesn't like being held. He doesn't like the sound of the hairdryer. But I guess a groomer will be used to that for a puppy. I have no idea what I'm doing now, guys. I'm just grabbing colours here, left, right and centre. Ooh, love that. So what I'll probably do is I might try and get a few more bits and pieces done with some inks before next week, and then next week we might, if you want to join in, we might do some acrylic paints. I might even pull out my jelly plate and we might pull some prints on the jelly plate. That's always fun. I was gifted a whole container of really old foolscap paper. Some of it's really stained, but I mean, we like that. So I think oh, look at that. How fun's that? I think I'm probably going to try and use up some of that. Ooh, it's very dark. I am just making a huge mess here. It's okay.
I'm not going to bed until you clean that up.
It's staying here till tomorrow. I'm not cleaning it up tonight. Jim just told me I'm not going to bed until I clean it up. Clean up the mess. Okay, what can I put on here? Let's add some blue jeans. No, faded jeans. I'm not very good with, it's funny, isn't it? With quilts, I can put colours together, but when it comes to paint colours, yeah, I lose the plot. So, I'm not sure why that is, but it is what it is. What we got? We got peel paint. Let's try some pine needles. I know I'm not going to like this. I'm going to put it on this one. See, that just brings me so much joy watching the water with that react. It's a simple thing, eh? Oh, yeah, don't like that. Anyway, that's okay. Maybe we can cut a die out or something like that with this. Tear it up and use it for collage or something. What do you reckon? Oh, it's not too bad. It's not great, but it's not too bad. Let's add a little bit of water. There we go. I'm going to move that. Benjamin. Benjamin. Benny. Benny. All right, I'm going to grab Benny so I can say goodnight to you ladies, you lovely ladies. Thank you so much for joining me. It's good to be back at my desk and playing and creating again. If there's any particular sort of video you'd like me to try and do on my channel, let me know. I'd love to try and I'd love the challenge, to be quite honest. I do like the more muted ones, Tanya, and I think that's learning to get out of my comfort zone, really, isn't it? See, I don't mind that now that it's sort of drying and it's sort of all joining together. I'm going to grab this puppy, Benny. 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 No, he's not coming because his father's gone to the loo and he's shut the bedroom door, so he'll be sitting there. Oh, yeah, when are you going home, Karina? I'd love to see you. We can have a cuppa or something. That sounds really good. I've got a couple of cuppas that I've got to catch up with some people. I had the dreaded vertigo beginning of this week. So, yeah, as they dry, they're not as bold. But I think that that's just something that I'm just going to have to learn to embrace, really, because, you know, like I don't mind that because it's that more vintagey. It looks really bright on the screen, but in real life it's not as bright. You know, I like that, and I like the pink, really soft pinks and teals. So yeah, I don't know, I had fun tonight. I didn't get as much done as I thought I would. You know, it's always the way though, isn't it? And that's just about playing and having fun. So I'm going to let all that dry, and if I get a chance tomorrow night after my busy day, I'm going to have another play with them before I pack them up. So it was fun, but next week we will do the same thing. But next week, if you want to join in and you have a jelly plate, grab it, and your acrylic paints, and we'll see what we come up with. All right, guys, take care, and I'll see you next week. Thanks for popping in. See ya.